In 2017, I was diagnosed with tuberculosis, and
With
that
what?
literally
Tuberculosis?
tuberculosis.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, and that changed everything. So the things which are holding me to do what I wanted, I kind of realized that if I had to pass away in this illness, what would happen to those reasons, and nothing really mattered. So from that point, you know, I started breaking free from the fears which were holding me back. But then
See how
I,
that would
at
change your
this,
perception.
so I was applying all these learnings in my life, and one day I had this realization that all our negative beliefs or negative emotions, those emotional experiences, are learned experiences.
Mhm.
What I've been doing is I'm replacing them with positive ones, but they are also learned experiences. So what is underneath? And that's the time I felt this true me, the feeling of wholeness, the feeling of completeness on which this conditioned self was experiencing the emotions. And in that state, I went to all my happy moments, and I saw how this part, the true me, is feeling, and it was complete and it's not affected by what was happening out there. Then I went to the parts where I was sad and upset and worried and stressed. This part was untouched by those emotions. And that made me realize that when I was born, this was the state was always there. Wherever I was, whatever I was experiencing, this part has always been watching what is happening. But I somehow identified myself with the conditioned version of me and not this true self. And this conditioning self was teaching me that the completeness is somewhere externally. So whether it's money, whether it's people, whether it's love, I always chase them externally. But when I started living the same moments from my true self, which I discovered, there was nothing I could want because I was always full.